What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin, and welcome to the October 2024 board meeting where we have lots to discuss in the Pokemon space. We've seen invest now thumbnails all across the YouTube space. We've seen investment craze. We've seen the Pokemon markets go boom. There's all sorts of FOMO going on right now. 151 is absolutely exploding. There's been leaks both in the actual Pokemon Gamefreak world and leaks with the new Supercharged Breaker coming out on Friday. So I guess it's not even a leak anymore, but that means Surging Spark is it's coming soon. And that is creating this whole new buzz in the air of the Pokemon space. I've seen it in Facebook groups. I've seen it on YouTube. I've seen it in the Discord. People are getting excited about Pokemon again because the last couple sets maybe have been a little lackluster. Shrouded Fable, not that many people are opening it. Stellar Crown, I don't know. It's been out for like a month and feels like it's kind of forgotten already. What do you think? Is that true? Anyways, that's kind of some of the agenda items that we're going to talk about today. And then, of course, we'll open up some packs because that's just what we do on the Poke Office. Here we go. Here is the agenda for this video. All right, so I kind of went through most of it, but we got a Pokemon investing craze, so we're going to talk about that. Things go boom. It's kind of all related. Marketplace FOMO. We got to remember the past on this one. Then the Pokemon data breach. We're not going to talk about that very much, but it's still an item to discuss. New Pokemon leaks, and then there's a buzz in the air. Something about Surging Sparks, a little bit of Prismatic Evolution, a little bit of like the holidays are upcoming. And my views are up, so we're going to talk about that. All right, here we go. Pokemon investing craze. If you haven't been paying attention, things have been going absolutely wild in the Pokemon space, specifically around a few sets. We got the Charizard from 151, and look at this. This has always been a $120 card. Basically, since it released, it's kind of always been there. Hit a low there 3 months ago at 107, but right in that 120 to 130 range, all of a sudden, 197, boom, goes the dynamite. In a PSA 10, here's price charting, $601 for a PSA 10 of the Charizard EX from 151. Absolutely wild. I just sold my PSA 10 copy of this card this week. It just feels like I had to take advantage. The Bubble Mew from Paldean Fates is big highs. Big highs. $75 you could get it for 3 months ago. You probably could actually get it for $80. Now, 104, a 20% gain. And the PSA 10, now 306. Like, this is a big card. A big card. But the biggest thing that's happening, there's other ones too, but we don't want to get too deep down the rabbit trail. 151, though, sealed, is going absolutely bonkers. The booster bundle. These have, like, slowly been popping up at Best Buy or on Pokemon Center, like the little restocks, or Walmart, but they just sell out instantly. All right, $42. But $51, $51.54 is the market price here. Average daily sold, $34 or 34 of them every day, which is crazy considering you get 6 packs. So 50 divided by 6, it's like a little more than $8 a pack. It's rocking. Then we just have the booster pack, $8.38. So there you have it. $8.38 for a booster pack of 151 right now. The Elite Trainer Box going bananas, up to $95. It's almost a $100 booster or Elite Trainer Box already. Then we have the Pokemon Center. This one is where it absolutely gets wild. Look at this chart over 3 months. $128 is where it started. $222.91. It's a 72% gain. I mean, like, I'm listing mine for sale this week. I have to. That literally at that price, I have over 3x'd my money since I bought these Elite Trainer boxes a year ago. 3x'ing your money in Pokemon in a year is absolutely insane. Okay, and then of course we have the Ultra Premium Collection, which everyone knows has just been spiking. These were cheap, just like the Charizard UPC, just like I don't know what I'm trying to say. The 151 UPC is like unprecedented. 198.59. It's absolutely wild stuff. Here's my 2 thoughts on the matter. Just like the Charizard UPC, no one's going to buy that. There's so many. They're so overprinted. I can't believe it. Like, they're just sitting on the store shelves. And then all of a sudden they hit this low price. People started buying them up, and now they're pretty expensive. Same with these. These are only a year old. Will they ever reprint a 151 Ultra Premium Collection? Who knows? They could, but they might not. And it's good. You're getting 16 packs. So 16 packs of 151. These things are going crazy. But I will warn you that just like the FOMO when Fusion Strike sold out on Pokemon Center, there's this FOMO thing that happens in the Pokemon world where all of a sudden people start seeing a product or a specific card or whatever it is, start shooting up in price. Oh no, I need to get that before it gets out of reach. And I've fallen victim to it countless times. You probably have too. It's like there's this automatic fear of missing out with the 151 Ultra Premium Collection right now. Usually what happens, I'm not saying this is bound to happen, but usually what happens, there's a FOMO and all of a sudden it reaches a price where the demand just can't sustain itself and it comes back down to earth a little bit. Happened with the Fusion Strike booster box, happened with the Chilling Reign booster box, happened with all the booster boxes that sold out on Pokemon Center except for Evolving Skies, because that's the exception to the rule. 151, it's an amazing set. But think about it. We just got a reprint on Pokemon Center of Crown Zenith booster bundles. That set is an extra year old than 151. They could easily reprint 151. These prices could come back down. But the other thing I'll say is right now in Canada, these 151 Ultra Premium collections were in Canadian Costco's. Now they're all sold out. But now we're getting that like 151 and Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box with the 2 tins attached to it. They're just coming into stock in Canadian Costco's. They're getting eaten up really fast. Like if you're not there day of, you're not getting them, especially the 151 ETBs. So big stuff happening. Big stuff happening. My other thought on this is that if you have some of these, now's the time to sell because people are buying them. Like, you got to take advantage when you can almost double your money in a matter of months. Like, that sounds absolutely ridiculously good. I have been selling some of my Ultra Premium collections, which, I mean, that's what the boxes are behind me. I've been busy shipping because I've given good deals on my live stream for some Ultra Premium collections. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. Hey, if you're liking the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. What are your thoughts on all of this matter? I actually have one more thought. We have 2 new Ultra Premium collections coming out right now. And already people are like, that Terrapagos Ultra Premium collection looks like it sucks. That Greninja Ultra Premium collection, I can't believe they're charging that much money for it. It's not even that good. I mean, that's what they say about everything. Don't listen to them. Listen to your gut. I mean, maybe those are not going to sell. Maybe they're going to go on sale. Maybe they're all of a sudden going to be a pretty good deal. Just a thought. Just a thought. Let's go back to the agenda. All right, so I actually already talked about Things Go Boom and Marketplace FOMO. Remember that past. Like, it's really only 6 months removed from when Fusion Strike and all that stuff happened, and it's crazy. Pokemon data breach and new Pokemon leaks. So, if you haven't heard yet, Nintendo Gamefreak had a big leak this week, and we're not going to talk about it because I just don't want to get into trouble for talking about anything. But I mean, it's crazy that people still hack and do that kind of stuff. The one thing I'll say, I love the direction Pokemon's going. I'm really excited for the future of Pokemon. Like, ever since I got back into the hobby 2.5, 3 years ago now, like I used to say 2 years, now it's getting closer to 3. But I love it. Like, every move they make is some of them are like, I would have done some different things, like the Lapras EX Special Illustration Rare in Stellar Crown. But for the most part, I'm just like, yep, I'm all in. I'm in on Pokemon. Let's go, baby. I love it. So that's all I'm going to say about that. New Pokemon leaks, though. Supercharged Breaker came out yesterday, if you're watching this video on release day. And there's some really cool cards. We've probably already seen most of them. But here are the Supercharged Breaker secret rares, and well, you won't read the pull rates too much. But here's the illustration rares. They look really, really cool. I like them quite a bit. I actually like this Fanpea quite a bit. I think it's a pretty sweet looking card. I mean, the Doug Trio, the Kecleon is also a good one. The Spheal is pretty cute as well, but those aren't the ones I really care about. Of course, I care about the special illustration rares, and there's some absolute bangers. We got the Durant. Apparently, you can put these cards side by side and just like make a little marching army of Durants, which I think is really cool. And on the next slide, I'm going to show you that this is the cheapest SAR out of the Japanese set so far. This Milotic absolutely rocks. I love it so much. This apparently is the most expensive card. Shocker alert, Pikachu is still an extremely popular Pokemon, even though I think this is one of the I don't want to say worst artworks, but one of the weaker artworks out of the set, in my opinion. This one is my absolute favorite. I just love this Hydreigon. I think it looks so cool. And then from what people were thinking, this Jasmine card, they thought that this one might be the top card in the set, but according to PokeBeach, on this slide right here, shockingly, Jasmine's Gaze, not the most valuable card from Supercharged Breaker. So PokeBeach gathered the average card prices from Mercari and Pikachu, currently going for $147. The top card, Hydreigon, $60. Jasmine's Gaze is at number 3. The waifu card at number 3 is quite something, but some decent value here. Night Stretcher, there's a gold card worth some money, and then the Milotic, $33. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens in the English set for Surging Sparks coming out in less than a month. I am really excited. Back to the agenda. There's a buzz in the air, and seriously, there is such a buzz in the air. Things are just like heating up in the Pokemon space. Partly because of this market FOMO, like people are talking about it. People are posting ultra premium collections for huge money, and people are laughing and scoffing at it, but people are still buying them too, which is crazy. But Surging Sparks coming out in less than a month is really getting the excitement going. Here's a little like story from my YouTube channel. When I talked about Shrouded Fable, when I talk about Stellar Crown, my views typically don't get that many views. When I talk about Surging Sparks or like things that are going boom, people are excited about it. There's a stark contrast between talking about Stellar Crown and talking about Surging Sparks. I've seen it on other people's channels too. Or talking about 151 compared to talking about Stellar Crown. There's a big difference. Like the people I follow on YouTube, I'm seeing the same things in their view counts, which is crazy. So Surging Sparks coming out soon. Then in January, Prismatic Evolution is just going to continue the craze of Pokemon. People are getting back into this hobby. People are getting excited about it, and I am here for it. The more people in the hobby, the better for me. I think it's awesome, and I love talking about Pokemon. Love ripping into Pokemon cards. I love investing in Pokemon. I like making money off of Pokemon. I like all of it. All of it, baby. So if you're here for it, appreciate it. Make sure to hit all the buttons for me. Appreciate your support. Let's rip into some packs. All right, I just got a little restock in of Paldea Evolved booster packs, and as we like to call it here at the Poke Office, it's time to go fishing, because, come on, let's get that Magikarp. Nothing on pack number 1, that's okay. But been slightly sick here over the last couple days, so if you hate my voice right now, well, that's why. I'm hurting, but you gotta show up. You gotta show up. And I think if any of you are trying to do YouTube, you gotta show up. Put the work in. Be consistent. Consistency is king of the game, in my opinion. I just haven't missed a day. Like that's the whole point. Giacomo. Okay. We'll take it. Seriously though, I think out of 2.5 years now, or a little over 2 years of doing YouTube videos, 3 videos a week, I have maybe missed 2 videos because I've been out of town and like physically unable to do it. But get sick, still do a video. Just take an Advil or Tylenol, get the job done over an hour, and then go back to bed. Keep crushing through it. So, but I'm pretty stuffed up right now. Anyways, I am seriously, like, the Pokemon excitement has got me in a good mood lately. I think there's going to be a lot of fun to be had with Surging Sparks, and moving into 2025 going to be absolutely awesome. Even on the live streams lately, there's like a new buzz around town. new blood coming in to buy into the live streams. We were opening up 151, having a grand old time. Pack battles, all sorts of different stuff. It's just been a really, really fun time. And seriously, oh man, I was having a little bit of a low on the channel where my views were down, and then just this last month has been really quite solid. Come on, we're on a cold streak. We need another hit. The Magikarp is calling my name. The Magikarp is calling my name. Pulled it early on in Paldea Evolved. That was back in the old Poke Office. That's a long time ago already. Crazy to think about. Paldea Evolved came out in like June last year, I think. Something like that. Wow. Kind of amazing. Feels like such a long time ago, and time is kind of just flying along here. Nothing. Yikes. Come on. Come on. Last pack. Here we go. One time Magikarp. Nothing. Yikes. 2 hits out of 10. Not that good. Anyways, that's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button for me and leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed, you can do that now. There's also the YouTube membership, which gets you access to the discount codes, the occasional members-only video as well, but discount codes to my website, thepokeoffice.com, for the live streams, for the singles on the site, everything. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. I appreciate all your support. And until my next one, I'll see you then. Peace!